Today we're learning trellis stitch. You'll need 3 strands of thread. Just tie a knot in the end and trim off the excess. So trellis is a little bit like weave, but sort of different at the same time, which sounds a bit cryptic, but if you can do a straight stitch, then you can definitely do this one. So we're going to start by just stitching a series of straight stitches. These ones are horizontal. They're going to be evenly spaced and they're just covering the area that I want to cover to demonstrate this today. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same again, but in the other direction. You'll notice that this time, rather than like in weave stitch, you weave through, I'm just stitching straight over the top here because we're going to anchor the stitches in a slightly different way. So I've got my grid there, which is looking lovely, but I want to make sure that it doesn't wobble in any way. So to finish the trellis, I'm going to come up in this top corner. You can see I'm coming where those first 2 lines cross. And I'm just going to cross over diagonally, put a really small stitch in there. I'm going to repeat that all the way down the line. Just securing each one in place, and you get that decorative line like so. And then all you need to do is just keep going. You need to keep going until all of those little spaces are made stable with these stitches. Now what you could do, I'm using the same colour here, but you could add a bit more interest if you wanted to. You could use different colours just for these little anchor stitches here. You could do different colours for the horizontal and vertical threads that we did in the first bit. It's entirely up to you, but again, there's a lot of potential with this stitch. If you wanted to, you could do it closer together just for a bit more of a fuller look. But I think with trellis stitch, you do need to have a bit more space, obviously because you've got these little diagonal stitches. You kind of need to hold space for them a bit. So weave works great for baskets and things like that. I would say experiment with this, but I prefer a little bit of space in this one just because it's used to create that grid pattern, and I like that. And I think, you know, you just need to have a little bit more space between the rows and the columns in it, just so that you can get that full effect. So there we go. You can see that they're all being held nicely in position with that decorative diagonal stitch. And that's it. There we have it, trellis stitch.